So this lesson is focusing on metric units and converting between them. Our metric units are grams, meters, and liters, and we have two different type of measurement systems in the United States. We have our customary measurement system that we learned last chapter or last section, and we also have our metric units. So in the United States, we use both the customary measurement system as well as the metric measurement system. So we first need to understand how to convert between these grams, to convert between the different size grams, different size meters, and different size liters. Again, grams refers to weight, meters refers to length, and liters refers to volume. So we have to understand these conversions. So we're going to learn King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. Now I know that sounds a little silly, but this will help us memorize how to convert between the different measures. Again, I'm going to say King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk, and this will make more sense when we do our conversions. So my first example I'm going to say is 62 centimeters equals how many meters? So again, we're dealing with length here. Meters is my measurement for length. So 62 centimeters equals how many meters? So I'm going to remember King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. So I'm going to start where I see my C, centimeters. I'm not going to care about the M next to my C because I'm going to care about my prefix. I know we're dealing with meters, but I'm dealing with what's my prefix here, centimeters, okay? Now with the word, let's go back here. What these units are really saying is that this M, this prefix for milli, okay, this stands for milli. This is 1/1000th of a unit, okay? The prefix C or centi is really 1/100th of our unit. And the word deci, or the prefix deci, is just really 1/10 of our unit. Then that prefix deca is 10 times our unit. The word hecto is 100 times our unit. And that prefix kilo for K is 1,000 times our unit. So using this prefix here, all we have to do, and notice how these are all powers of 10. So that makes it really easy for us, that we just have to move our decimal place. So if we look back, we need to go from centi, our C, to our meters, or that's also the same thing as our unit, because our unit is meters, liters, or grams. Notice how I put a capital M here. Usually this is capital, and then our meters is lowercase. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start at my C. I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to go to where my M is. I'm going to go one spot, two spots over, and hit my M. Again, my units can either be meters, liters, or grams, and in this problem, we're dealing with meters. So I'm going one spot, two spots, and I'm going the direction to the left. So all I have to do is put my decimal. My decimal is really always at the end of my number, and I'm going to go one spot, two spots to the left. My decimal goes in front, so I'm going to say 62 centimeters equals 62/100ths of a meter. So now my next example is I'm going to use liters, and I'm going to say 2.6 kiloliters, KL, equals how many liters? Okay, so then I'm going to write out King Henry doesn't usually, and my usually in this case is my liters. Notice how that can change depending on the problem. Again, we're dealing with liters here. Okay? So, I have to first look at where I'm starting. I'm starting at kilo, so I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to finish at liters, so I'm going to finish here. Always know where you're starting, always know where you're finishing, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3 spots, and this time I'm going 3 spots to the right. Notice I went 1, 2, 3 spots in the direction to the right. So for 2 6/10, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 spots. Notice I still go to the amount of spots even though I don't have a digit that's there. My decimal is now at the end. And I'm going to fill that decimal place in with zeros. So really, 2 6/10 kiloliters is really the same thing as 2,600 liters. And that is how you convert between metric units. Again, let's go back to the beginning. If you can memorize the saying, King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk, understand that the units are dealing with grams, meters, and liters, and that our units can change depending on our problem. And then understanding that these are all powers of 10. So all you have to do is move your decimal point either left or right, depending on our prefix. Then you'll be able to convert between metric units. And that is the lesson for today.